At this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. And now for the NBA champions, your Oklahoma City Thunder. The head coach is Mark Daigneault. Let's get this building loud! Make some noise for your NBA champions, your Oklahoma.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Here's the starting group for Houston. A perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Now here's Williams. Dort to screen on KD. Williams gets the bucket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Durant with it. He's guarded by Williams. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Hartenstein. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Stolen by Van Vliet. To the middle. Holmgren with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Van Vliet outside. Eason with a screen for Van Vliet. And the three off target. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. The Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Hartenstein passes to Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred VanVleet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star, signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He has come a long way. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Pass to Eason. To the paint. Here's Şengün. It's blocked.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Banked in off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Şengün with a screen on Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Hartenstein.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game. And first free throw is good. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
2025, Clark, was a big year for Alperen Şengün. His first All-Star selection.
And could not have been more well-deserved, Kevin. He really ramped his game up across the board and was a big reason the Rockets were transformed. I mean, if that's not all-star stuff, I don't know what is.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Offensive rebound.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big men playing big. Strong board.
On the wing, Williams. Guarded by KD. Dort screen on Durant. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still scoreless.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instinct. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Eason finds Şengün. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Locked up there for Şengün. Holmgren with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And the shot goes in. Dort's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And so, the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Here's Eason. No scoring in this one. And some nice passing there by Houston. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Another miss by Houston. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Wallace. Eason grabs the board.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Şengün with the ball. Back to Eason. Pass to KD. Here's Şengün. The Rockets with another miss. Tries it from the top of the key. Wallace misses. Rockets trail by 13. Now here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thank you, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Bay Area. The Warriors with an early season transaction. They've made a blockbuster move. Bringing in a guy like Giannis can change everything for you. You can run the offense through him, foul line down. He's one of the best finishers we've ever seen. Then, of course, there's the defense and rebounding. Also elite. Adding the leadership he provides, this deal is a no-brainer.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Now here's Thompson. And it's good, 2 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Smith, outside Holiday, rebound by Williams.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Wallace against Thompson. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Williams finds SGA. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Back to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Over Durant. Knocks down the step-back J. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. It's Durant on the wing. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
It's time for the dance band. If you see yourself on the
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Kenrich Williams companies are making some changes. Kevin Durant's checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. Here's Okogie. Nothing on the board. Pass to Durant. Holmgren against Şengün. Shoots over Caruso. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. For the Rockets, Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Josh Okogie. KD looking around. 4 on the clock. Look at KD going to work inside.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Over in the corner, Dort. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Thompson. Down low. Here's Şengün.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
When you talk about Amen Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Wiggins is checked in for the Thunder. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. The Thunder leading by 14. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. The fader. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
VanVleet outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Caruso sets the screen for Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Rockets trail by 12. Smith on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Durant against Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
SGA against VanVleet. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Durant. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Fader on the way. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 10. Smith dishes to KD. VanVleet sets the pick for KD. Fade away. Chalk up 2 there. KD's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's SGA. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Thompson up top, defended by Dort. The shot by Thompson, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Wiggins, and it's Chet Holmgren in for Alex Caruso. Shoots from the high post. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. SGA's got 14.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Hartenstein with a screen on Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander, what a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Houston Rockets.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
I can't believe this. Landing Giannis is a massive win for the team, obviously. Top 5 player in the league, unstoppable in the painted area both ends, and he leads by example.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Rockets trail by 10. So on the floor for Houston. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. Tari Easton is out there with Durant. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. Inside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Thompson outside. Offline with his 3. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Dort. No good there off the double clutch.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Durant, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Outside Williams. Over Eason. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Hartenstein. Williams has got 11 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's SGA. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Van Vliet finds Şengün. And here is KD. In the corner, it's Eason. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. SGA passes to Dort. Over Thompson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Rockets trail by 7. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Good season for him last year. He was around 14 points a game last year, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their set.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. One on Holmgren. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Thompson for the triple. Another miss by Houston. The Thunder leading by 3. On the wing, Williams. Durant with the steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
In the corner, it's Eason. That ball, great assist by Van Vliet. Eason's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Williams kicks to SGA. Back to Williams. Here's Dort. That one's off, still out of sync.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Van Vliet with it. Now SGA defending.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back over to you guys.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Şengün with a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Wallace outside. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Van Vliet outside. Thompson a screen on Wallace. Williams against Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Van Vliet, a 3-ball. Shot by Eason, no good. And here's Wallace, he'll bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And KD the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet. Durant's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the middle and stolen by Şengün. Durant kicks to Şengün. Durant with it. Williams picks him up. Eason with a screen for KD. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and play.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. The Rockets also changing it up. Şengün's checked in for Capella. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Shepard. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Alex Caruso out there with Wiggins. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Outside, KD. Pass to Şengün. Over Wiggins. The Rockets with another miss. Oklahoma City has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's SGA. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Rockets trail. To take the lead, KD with the bucket. Durant's got 28. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Dort with a screen for Caruso. A 3-pointer, no good. The Rockets shooting 44% in the 4th. The offense with some ups and downs. Outside, Holiday. Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. And then for Houston, Tari Eason's checked in for Jabari Smith. Thompson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 16th rebound on the night. There's the lob to Dort, and stolen by Şengün. Over Hartenstein. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Thompson outside. Şengün with a screen on Dort. 5 to shoot. Thompson for 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Here's KD. Şengün with a screen on Caruso. Count it!
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Şengün with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. Wow! Şengün oozing with big-time confidence there.
Dort outside. Now SGA. Jacks up a 3. Şengün with the rebound. Frank, everything they're doing is working right now.
The good run they have going right now, the momentum is huge.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
All right, here's Williams. Stolen by Thompson. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
KD on the wing, defended by Caruso. And the shot goes in.
A three-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Houston leading by 4. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Chet Holmgren. So, Allie, what's the prognosis?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer. He told me that the hamstring has been torn. Obviously, that's a very serious injury, and they're working hard to manage the pain. He'll be out for the rest of this game, and it sounds like it'll be a considerable amount of time before he's back in playing shape. Over to you.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. And here are the Thunder now. Now SGA. Williams outside to tie it up. Durant rips down the rebound. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If you miss it at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams trained from outside.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw really changes everything here. I mean, now they just have to guard the three-point line.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The long shot, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
And you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. It was loud as soon as we stepped in the floor. So, you know, we're just trying to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.